it do? Welcome to another video by your boy Mo. Shit, today we got my favorite streamer getting robbed. And I say that sarcastically. I hate this doofus. You see this guy? This guy is what's wrong with the world. Doing any and everything with no morals, no compassion. Just getting money. Money hungry niggas. Look at him. I saw this shit on Twitter. I saw that he got robbed on Twitter. And I just made my day better. Flowers smell a little bit better. Water tasted better. Shit, I even had a good nap for this. It's been a good day so far. But let's react to this.
Jack Doherty just found out why you should never wear a $300,000 chain, as he was just robbed, as it seems like no one cares, which is actually kind of...
Not a single soul gives a... I gotta stop swearing. Nobody cares. And I love it. Because that's where he lives off of, people's attention. If you don't care, you're ruining his day. I don't care. So I'm just so happy. I'm happy I don't care about him, but I'm also happy to find out he got robbed. Does that make sense? I don't hate people like that, but this guy rubs me the wrong way.
Shocking, because when a creator this size gets robbed, especially for the amount he was robbed for, I would expect to see a lot more coverage of this, and maybe some sympathy towards him, but instead, most people are just dropping the Michael Jordan kissing his champion trophy gifts. So, Jack Doherty really needs to be studied on how unlikable he is. Because very few people get robbed and then have the entire internet celebrating. But to make things extremely clear, I am in no...
No, but I don't understand. I don't understand. Just by the little time I was in Twitter. You know how many people I've seen just happy, just like me? I gotta say, this made a lot of people's day. This Jack Doherty being robbed made a lot of people's day. And listen, I give it to him. If he wasn't as awful as he is, people would probably sympathize with him, whatever, but it's just everybody happy that he got robbed. Look at me. I got a smile on my face. This is a good video.
Way happy to see this, nor do I want to see this happen to anyone. It should be very obvious that no one wants to live in a society where people get robbed. Although,
and yes, I'm yapping a lot today. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I do tend to yap a lot, but I don't condone it. I don't condone robbing people, beating people, killing people, all that shit. I don't condone it. But I condone karma though.
So, there are plenty of things that Jack could have done here to avoid being a target, like not wearing $300,000 worth of diamonds around your neck in Los Angeles, a city where, you know, seemingly a new jewelry store is broken into every week at this point. But I mean, even considering the location, I don't think it's ever smart to put the value of a small family house around your neck. So, what happened? Well, Jack was in LA, and the only thing I knew that Jack did was he went to a no jumper interview, and then the day after he decided to...
Another thing I hate about this shit, bro, he went to the most hated man in LA, and oh my God, he thought he was gonna be aight. He thought nobody was gonna do anything to him. Bro, this guy has a security guard the size of a building with him everywhere he goes. He bumps into people. He just spits at people. He looks at people weird. He says some weird shit. All that just to hide behind the security. Guess what? Security guard didn't help you this time, did he?
Extend his stay in LA, and then he went to Rodeo Drive to, I guess, shop. And this is where the disaster struck him.
Guys, I just got robbed. On Rodeo Drive. 4 armed guys hopped out of their car, ripped both my chains off my neck.
Look at that. Oh, yo, run it back. Look at the cop.
Ripped both my chains off my neck.
Oh, shit. I'm about to drown in that nigga waves. No, did he? But that... I ain't never seen a cop with waves before. Sorry.
I mean, this situation is already very similar to the McLaren incident, because as soon as the disaster happens, he instantly goes live. He goes live before he even notifies his family.
I think that was a setup, bro. That was a setup.
So how many people? Can we just hold off on this, because we got some more
Dave, I don't even know what the happened. Like, help me talk, bro. I'm in shock. Nah, they're with me.
The police are stuck in the job.
Listen, sir, they're with me.
Okay.
It was 4 mil. I assume it was 4 mil. One stayed in the car.
Bro, he's taking selfies. You're taking... I hate this guy. This guy is he's the embodiment of rage bait. He is a living rage bait. If rage bait wasn't a human, I don't know, if it had a human body, it would be this. He's the human version of rage bait. Look at him taking a selfie while the security guard, mind you, that was there to protect him. Look how big he is, by the way. Is just talking to the cop. And he's filming this whole thing. I'm telling you, bro. That's why a lot of people don't like this guy. A lot. A lot.
I mean, even after he's robbed, he's taking pictures with people. I mean, dude's probably having the worst day of his life, but still forcing to smile for a photo.
It was two guys that changed like $300,000.
Did they touch you?
Yes. Believe it.
You need fire?
What's that? That's him off of radio.
Alright, just make sure nobody else touches you. We're gonna have crime left them out of swap.
Huh?
What's the value of the time necklace?
One of them was 100K, one of them was 200K.
It's like 300K?
Yeah.
I mean, $300,000 just to go shopping?
Nah, but that's a lot. That's too much, bro. Not even rappers wear. Maybe some rappers wear that, but they got like 4 or 5 security guards with them. My boy was walking around LA with 300K on his chain. People don't even make that in like 5-10 years, bro. Some people don't even make that. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And just for you to walk around with it, I don't want to say he deserves it, but bro.
Why are you peacocking like that? Why do you feel the need to do that? Like, I can somewhat understand the expensive watch for the right place and the right time, but I don't think it's ever a good idea to be roaming around LA with a 6-figure watch and a $300,000 diamond necklace. That's just terrible situational awareness. Bank robbers, on average, they get away with about $5,000, which I was actually surprised of that stat. I thought it would be way larger than that. But you have guys risking that much.
This is what movies does to you, right? Movies make everything way crazier than it is, because 5,000 per robbery is insanely low compared to what we all expect from like bank robberies. We be expecting 10, 20 million, a couple $1 million at least, but 5,000
much for $5,000, and you know for sure a bank is way harder to rob than Jack Doherty here on Rodeo Drive. Because let's be real, the only thing defending Jack here is an out-of-shape bodyguard, because the last bodyguard he had got him into legal trouble. So I guess he got a new one, and this new one is probably already fed up with it, because who wouldn't be? Also, let's be real, I don't think he signed up for that. He signed up to defend Jack when he eggs someone on the street or something like that, and then, you know, has to back them off. Or some TikTok person harassing him. That's essentially what I would assume they sign up for. Not 4 armed gunmen blitzkrieging Jack. I feel like that's a little bit much for one bodyguard who's not even armed to handle. So overall, just terrible risk assessment on Jack Doherty here.
Bro, he didn't even have a gun. You walk around with 300K on your neck with a security guard that has no gun, no nothing. Yeah, you just want to get robbed at this point, Jay.
What the happened? Bro, hey, let that happen.
So here he's kind of blaming his security guard. He's like, why would you let that happen? It's like, dude, what is he gonna do? Apparently he tackled one, but there's 3 others with guns. Like, dude, you broadcasted one large game of capture the flag with $300,000 worth of diamonds around your neck as a reward to any criminal in LA, and you live stream your current location. Then on top of that, they can clearly see that you only have one bodyguard here. And again, I never want to see anyone get robbed, but this is just ridiculously reckless on his part. And then on top of that, I wouldn't be surprised if the dudes who robbed him get less time than Vitaly in the Philippines when their crimes aren't even comparable. But he starts explaining what happens here.
It happened right there.
And what, you ran?
Yeah, give us a play-by-play.
What happened? Yeah.
Bro, that was a setup for sure, bro. It's too perfect. I walk out and they're right there, bro. Like they walk out and they immediately hop out.
Does this dumbass not realize that, yo, if it's a setup, you set yourself up by live streaming this shit? They wouldn't know where you are. They wouldn't even know that you were in LA, bro. They didn't know that. But you had to show off your little chains, and you had to show off the watch and, you know, all that other shit. You just had to show them, yo, I'm in Rodeo. Come get me. What do you think is going to happen? What do you put a whole bounty on your head, bro? It's like everywhere you went, people can see the money. This guy's dumb, man.
Alright. Like they all three or four of them just tackling me to the ground. It's insane. I don't even know what happened. What even happened? Like I didn't even see what happened. It all happened so fast.
Bro, you lucky
They
you
just
kept the
pinned me
watch.
against the wall.
Can I speak to you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna separate you from everyone just like to get your information and everything. I understand.
That is a complete nightmare scenario, but apparently he didn't remember what the people robbed him looked like. How would you not be able to remember what they look like? Okay, so I guess everyone's trauma responses or just like fear responses work differently. I had a scary moment where I was in a CVS and it got robbed. They had guns. I was there with my family and I was like only probably 4 feet away from one of the robbers at the time. And I saw behind the robber was my family. So I just kind of froze up and slowly started walking because he clearly was not there to rob people. He was just trying to get whatever you can get from the CVS. So I just kind of walked, grabbed my family, and I've been to the store plenty of times, so I knew where the back door was. So we just walked into the back door, and then I closed the back door, and then I stood behind that metal door, and then we called 911. But I can also list from head to toe exactly what that person was wearing, his height, yeah, everything about that person. So, not to randomly trauma dump on you guys. Not that it actually was trauma. Obviously, it was scary at the time, but thankfully, nothing happened. So, it was nothing really to worry about. Damn, okay.
Stop sharing your
Remind me of
trauma
that. Okay. Anyway, moving on.
All of them were they all from the same clinic? Or is there one that you remember like vividly? It's okay, we don't.
And I hope y'all see this. I hope y'all see the chick in the background, right? This girl is one of his clients, let's just say, because this guy runs an OF company or whatever it is, and he just be hanging out with a bunch of OF models. I don't even want to call them models. They just OF chicks. He does that every day, bro, every day, and he wonders like, yo, why do people hate me? Not to say I don't like or I hate people that do OF. I'm just saying if that's the thing he's promoting to his audience, and his audience being kids, just like y'all saw the kid that took a selfie with him, you get my point.
I don't really remember that. I don't have to say that.
But you just remember way back clothing.
So after the questioning, he continues where he left off by telling the story.
Dude, he was chasing me around the road trying to get my watch off. That's insane. Yeah, it's like, and I don't know which way to go, bro. If I go too far away, he's gonna just get me alone, and I have a broken collarbone, so I can't even fight this guy. And, bro, I just didn't want to lose my Richard Hill. I lost both my chains, bro. It's so sad.
I am surprised he was not worried about his life here or his girl's life,
He doesn't
as
care.
they were just charged by
He doesn't
4
care.
armed gunmen.
He
Like, come
doesn't
on,
care.
screw the materialistic crap. That's replaceable. Why are you worried about that?
They said Timu McKinley set you up, bro. They got the drop from her. Is that true?
I low-key suspected that at first. I was
That was my fear.
I took her phone, I checked it. I said, yo, I had to. I was like, what the I'm sorry. Like, I don't know. 300K, 300.
And look at her, shocked. You're shocked he thought you set him up? Look at him. You're together with a doofus. You're shocked?
Hey, you never know.
Should have been 580.
What?
Should have been fucking 480 with the Richard.
Bro, he was chasing me around. I was not letting it go. He had a gun to me, and I was like, nah. I'm taking this watch. I'll die for this. I should have gotten insurance. What was I doing?
And here comes the bullshit. Here comes the gassing himself up. Bro, look at even the cop is looking at him like, ooh, I don't know about that, big guy. I don't know about that. You was screaming like a little bitch. This guy's acting like, yo, I fought them off. You know, they wanted my watch, yada, yada, yada. Oh, they couldn't take my watch. Bro, they would have taken your life if they wanted to. They would have taken your girl if they wanted to, nigga. They just wanted them changed, bro. And low key, I wish they took this ugly ass watch, bro. Cause how are you paying $180,000 for a fake? Not even. It's so ugly, bro. It's so ugly. I probably would buy it if I had money, but that's where we're gonna end up the video. I'm not trying to watch more of this guy, bro. He's so annoying, bro. Yeah, subscribe, and I'm gonna see y'all on the next one.